appearing in her 4th Women's College World Series. She has more starts here than any pitcher in history. And the last 2 seasons, she has been knocked out of the World Series. Bunt single. They had 5 infield hits in Game 1. Ball. The 4th time in 5 seasons, in fact. They did not see her in the regular season. They only saw 23 pitches from her last night. And Henry pulls that one out.
This is everything. Caden Henry getting on base, so they've got to give
Ball. On 6 combined runs between the 2 teams, including Stewart hitting a 2-run homer. 1-2 pitch. Got her to pop it up. Kennedy calling for it, and then at the last moment gives way to Longhie Quiroga. For the junior who didn't get a chance to play last year out with the another pop-up. Taylor Pennell in foul territory has it, 2 down. Not only the career RBIs, a Texas record, that is 10th best all time. 1-2 pitch, runner goes, the throw down, Quiroga, it's high out to center field.
30th stolen base of the year for Caden Henry.
Of RBI here in Oklahoma City, little dribbler right back to Kennedy. And Nyjah avoids any trouble in the first check.
Drop ball about 29% of the time. So looking to roll those ground balls, and most importantly, ladies, keep the ball in the park. She's given up just 9 home runs this year.
Tough task with Mia Williams leading things off. First pitch swinging, and she induces a ground ball, a phrase.
So Mia Williams, I mean, she loves swinging at the first pitch. She's had a lot of success with it here at the World Series.
There's Maya Davis, the active hits leader. Whoa! Oh, and that hit her, so a base runner here for Texas Tech.
Just a little bit too far inside, curveball, and it just nicks the back leg.
Rule in women's softball, if you're in the batter's box, don't need to get out of the way. So Lauren Allred with a runner aboard. First at Louisiana with Jerry Glasgow, and then when Jerry moved on to Lubbock, they came with him.
She has this funkiness. Jerry ball.
And a called strike 3 for Sitlali.
Gonna have to do all game long. 67 miles an hour. She gets you thinking about that off speed, the changeups, because she throws it so often, and then she comes with that velo.
4 home runs, 16 runs batted in the NCAA tournament for Texas Tech to stay alive. Runner goes. Davis will dive in safe at second.
Seeing the speed kick in for both of these teams. They've been quiet, but Maya Davis returns the favor. I'll tell you what, if I'm Jackie Liss or anyone in this Texas Tech lineup, I am excited that Tegan Kadvon is not starting this game. And that
Liss rips one to center, and there's Henry. Down into the crouch. And
so hard to do. Look at the walk to base to strikeout ratio. It's just
off of Nyjah Kennedy to get the ball rolling in a big Game 3 win last year in the finals to clinch. Right back to Kennedy, and for more on Nyjah, here's Holly Rowe.
You talk about all her pitches, but when she's going right, that rise ball is the best rise ball you'll see in softball.
Ball. Gets the swing and miss for the 1000K club member. 2 down.
Head, you can do this. You can put a rise ball at the top of the zone and get the hitter to strike themselves out.
Here's Kaya Altmaier. First pitch swinging, ground ball to Haley Toney. It is 1. A lot of noise around a Game 1 loss. How do they respond in Game 2?
Well, Jerry mentioned it the most. He said the last 30 days, as hard as it's been, it's brought this team closer together because of it.
Yes, Holly Rowe report. They didn't have a whole lot of adversity during the season, and you guys know that's what brings a team.
Yeah.
Ability to play for one another is showing through. Panel sends one the opposite way towards Maloney. After they had Kennedy last year, but couldn't quite muster the run production, so the transfers this year the season. Trying to bring it home this year for the first time.
Well, those records offensively are helping them obviously put a lot of runs up on the board. It's batting average records, runs, all of that. But also, Caitlin Terry has really helped limit the amount of work that Kennedy's had to do.
One hit batter and one walk so far the first time through the order.
For Texas Tech, they're just going to have to get on time.
When you face a pitcher with 70% off speed, the idea is to try to be late.
Yeah.
She goes that way, and that'll find some green grass. Terry will hold at second.
The reality is be late, and she is. She hits this off her back knee to find the outfield and get a hit. 2 runners on now for Tech. Executed by Burns.
And that'll bring up Haley Toney, the 2-year starting shortstop. Shined as a freshman. 1 for 4 with runners in scoring position here in Oklahoma City. Her command and her movement, she's had big moments in this postseason for Texas. They've had a different player step up each time. And Gutierrez gets the punch out. Both strikeouts tonight looking.
Spin speed, this is 61 miles an hour, and you can see the rotation on this pitch. It's got a little outward spin on it, but it's taking the velocity.
And Longhie Quiroga looking for her first hit of this World Series. And what bat they need in the lineup. 1-1 from Sitlali. Playing in their third finals together. Slow roller to first. Stewart is there. Ali Gutierrez against Nigeri Kennedy, but if the score stays, she could be heading out to the circle. Here's Ashton Maloney, 8-9 in the top. Smacks that one into the dirt. Williams has to fire to first.
Especially her backing up.
Yes, exactly. Doesn't panic, makes a nice throw.
Was involved in game 1 for Texas. Even at the bottom of the order, Nichols scored a couple of runs. Tap to Panel. 2 down. And that is the only base runner, the only threat so far for Texas, as Nyjah has laid down 8 in a row. Henry swats that one to short. Toney.
The chess game.
These have been the best 2 hitters. 2 home runs. They drove in all 3 of their runs yesterday.
135. When she is behind, though, that's the key that the coaches look for. A batting average against over 400.
Been here throughout this tournament. Ground ball to Martinez at short. This is for the second time.
The ball was hit hard, though. Got lucky she didn't elevate it almost 80 miles an hour off
The finals for the first time, and now the experience coming back here for a second time.
Adjustments.
Right back up the middle. Maya Davis is watching for all of that, too, and she...
This is where Maya Davis does so well with 2 strikes. She shortens up. She's already got that split grip right back up the middle. Pitch down in the zone. Drives it 70 miles an hour for a hit. It's the second hit off of...
Going again. Atwood's throw hits her.
I don't know if this caught Reese Atwood off guard, but look where the throw goes. I mean, nowhere near the bag. And not to the person. I think that's exactly where it went wrong.
Third inning with a runner in scoring position. Allred knocked down by Good, but Davis will wheel around and score.
She's the hitter that's saying, yes, get me a different pitcher. Smokes this ball up the middle, makes it hard to handle. Maya Davis, look at the speed. Does not hesitate, sees Cherry. It's as if the ball went all the way.
Hit ball out to center, but right at Caden Henry, her first time up.
Well, Davis's was off of a...
Liss drills it at good. The flip to Martinez for one, over to first. Not in time to get two.
Positioning for the Longhorns, hit right at Good, who's a little bit more up the middle. And then the throw from Martinez, trying to turn that, just getting down the line. And
now a chance for Taylor Panel. 0 for 3 last night. In her finals debut, she was here last year with Tennessee. Ground ball to Martinez.
And if Nyjah can continue to hit that spot.
Jammed her, got the ball way up the barrel, and so here comes Stewart. Kennedy has retired 9 in a row since the leadoff single in the game. 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3 at the knees. And Stewart is retired twice.
Predictable, and Nyjah Kennedy has enough tools in her toolbox to be able to pull out and hit all different zones.
Martinez got under it. Coming on is Davis. 2 down.
This is dotted. Absolutely. And Katie Stewart's reaction. I mean, she thinks that's a ball all the way.
Curveball in the outer half. It had a little bit of late bend on it, but give Longy Quiroga a little bit of love.
Atwood launches one, and that will be a one-hopper off the left field fence. And Reese slides in safely.
Spinning away, and she gets it off the end of the bat. This is how strong Reese Atwood is.
You could get a pinch runner on second base here for Atwood, and she could re-enter, but Mike White opting not to do that. Oh, and that hit good. And she will take first base for Leanne.
It's a screwball getting underneath, and you can see it hits the bottom of her elbow. That screwball from Nyjah has a tendency to...
By the way, she's been in the bullpen. She's a DP, so she's hitting only, and she has been in the bullpen every time Texas is on defense, so ran in for the bullpen to get her a bat.
Jammed her. Williams behind second, and that will end the threat. So Citlali Gutierrez comes out of the game here for Texas, and the Longhorns go with a new pitcher. It is Hannah Wells, the freshman.
They've got Gonzalez, who's a lefty. We've got a couple of different arms, but she's their best arm. She's their number 3.
She's a different look from what, you know, Tech has seen as far as up from Kavan, off speed. Hannah Wells predominantly down.
Got Terry to reach for that. Good. Over to Stewart, 1 down. With some interesting choices for starting pitchers in games 1 and 2.
You recover, and can your offense help pop your back? Looks like Kennedy's getting ready to hit.
Yes, it does. Burns cracks one back up the middle.
And Jasmine Burns. I mean, this is a drop ball just barely coming to her shins. Gets this through. That's her second hit of the game, both opposite field.
Bladed a wedge. Almost left a divot on that one.
Interesting, because she swung through it off speed that she did not see at all at 61 miles an hour, but they choose to go back down.
Here's Haley Toney.
Super interesting.
Ground ball to Martinez. Charges, fires to first. With the 1-0 lead and a chance to pick up an RBI here.
For Texas, so that's the window for Caitlin Terry.
Ball. She has not had as many swings this year, and certainly not in the postseason either. That squirts away.
On the freshman, when her hip's a little bit early, this drop ball is going to hammer Atwood at 69 miles an hour at about 40 feet.
3-1 to Nyjah.
There it is.
And she draws the walk. Runners on first and second. When we talk to
Tech lineup, now gets an at-bat. Nyjah did her job.
Well, I'm sure he's also told her don't swing at anything unless it's right down the middle.
Stay in the lineup with this move. 0 for 2 against the starter Gutierrez, and now her first look at the freshman. Oh. Hits her, and the bases are loaded. Would this be the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Brenly Gonzalez?
Brenly Gonzalez says,
nope, gonna go back to Citlali.
Yep.
And 2 outs, and Maya Davis coming up. She's seen Citlali twice tonight, got hit by a pitch.
Her ability to manipulate the ball. She tells the ball where to go.
Drives it out, and there is Caden Henry and Citlali tonight, and so far, so good with the 2-hit shutout.
As you mentioned, Beth, just the 2 hits, only 1 free pass.
It has been so much fun around Oklahoma City this week. Ratings through the roof.
Maya Davis and all of them.
Altmaier waits on it and lifts it out to left center. And the tying run aboard for Texas.
They brought the
Amazing
noise.
careers for them. This senior class has been so spectacular. Ashton Maloney and Texas National Championship. Right back up the middle, and it is back-to-back hits from the bottom.
And the speed. And this is a screwball in the outer half. Ashton Maloney was so good yesterday, just right back up the middle, Jess.
Logan Holloman is the new left fielder. 0-2. Panel makes the tag to get the lead runner. Good defense for Tech, 1 down. Drops down the bunt foul. Opposite way for Henry, and a snag by Holloman out and left. Runs with that one.
And she's in this game. They don't make this catch. Caden Henry, a beautiful job on a pitch, 2 strikes away. Crushes another one, but look at Holloman jump. You're talking barely getting it on the
with Stewart.
Well, I'm sure they've practiced that in the offseason.
much you know Katie Stewart is a threat.
Each of the last 4 games. Yesterday, Viviana Martinez protected Stewart twice. Oh. She did.
This pitch well off the plate.
2 pitch. Martinez grounds it to Tony deep in the hole, and the throw goes awry. Maloney scores. Diving in safely is Nichols.
Six hole, the shortstop is going to glove this up, but throws off balance because of the speed, and that ball's going to get past him. So hard hit, but she gloves it up. This should be out.
Walk, Atwood as well, and Tegan Cavan is up out of the dugout. They stay away from Stewart, and now they stay away from Atwood. Here's Leanne Good. Good, out to center. Davis has it. 2 of those 3 were home runs. Called strike 3.
And working lower half of the zone. This one is 68 miles an hour. It's a little down. It's a little weight. It's going to run away from Allred. And in this situation, you've got to be able. Quick swing, so she really tracks the ball 46 times.
Full count. List drills that one to center. Henry circles under and has it. Taylor's 0 for 2. 4 hits on the day, 2 of them for for a team of all or nothing with this roster. And the throw from Nichols in time to get her.
Go back up there, but go a little higher.
Wells, ground ball, scoots through. Then out to left.
Bat for the freshman. This is a pitch on the outer half. She is a rounded, look at that swing. She gets up and around it, but enough.
Pinch runner down at first base for Texas will be Taylor Anderson. Can re-enter. Here is the Arizona transfer out of San Diego, Kaya Altmaier. Altmaier drives one deep. On the run, and the catch is made by Holloman with a web gem for the left fielder.
It's not just how far she has to go, but look at where the wall is. The factor that she feels the warning track, understands she's got time, and then the wall's going to hit. You always see an outfielder pull.
Junior out of Flower Mound, Texas. Maloney lines out to the batter's box. And that is not one of the ones she saw. The ground ball out there. And Terry has walked and grounded out tonight. February. If Texas Tech wants a game 3 and wants a shot at their first national championship, they're going to have to go through one of the best to do it here.
And her rise ball at the top of the zone, and this is that pitch. 71 miles an hour, really good tight rotation and spin rate.
The one weakness of Kavan throughout the regular season, you see the numbers for Sitlali.
And in the pitching world, we'd like to see.
Then a swing and a miss upstairs. Oh. Struck her out. Tegan Kavan comes on. Henry chases Caitlin Terry back, and the opposite field. Solo home run for the leadoff for Texas. Makes it 3-1. Swing and a miss to Katie Stewart. So you saw her inching closer to the plate, expecting a pitch out, and that one's going to fall.
And then slow down, and she thinks it's Panels. Panel loses it. And then Tony's not in a position to catch it. The pitch is coming. She's moving towards the plate.
Hammers that one out to left.
What makes Caden Henry so good is her execution of the plan that she's had against Nyjah Kennedy since we sat down with her on Tuesday. Go after a pitch away. She puts a cap on that softball to add another.
And Nyjah's rise ball now, mentioned it earlier.
Wanda Martinez pulls that down the line. As Atwood has walked.
First base is open.
Good goes the opposite way, and in foul ground, and up against the wall. Allred could not hang on. But what a nice moment there for mother and daughter. Caden. Good. Drives it the other way, and it's off of the glove of Allred. They will rave the runner home as the throw comes in behind her. The cold bat gets hot at the right moment.
First of all, to get to this point, ball should have been caught. This would have been a tough play, but how do you not come up throwing home? And Allred makes a great effort. As she comes up, she throws to second, and that allows another run to come in.
Season season long, Mike White said they were not defending a national. Trailing 1-0. They put up 2 in the 5th and then 2 more in the 7th. Bottom half of the inning in the circle. With the top of the Tech order coming up.
Kavan, who had been at just 50 pitches in the 5th, is already now over 100.
1-2 pitch. Got her to chase. Altmaier skies that panel and foul ground has it. Elimination game wins in this NCAA tournament. Quiroga to short. Martinez, 1 down.
That change up.
Swing and a miss. World Series history. 0-1 pitch. Ball. Texas does it. And they have the hookup for a second national championship in a row. Strikes out 5 of the last 6. Austin, 2 championships. Let's look at this year's Capital One tournament. Most outstanding player, and for the 2nd year in a row. And Good had an RBI single in that 7th inning. Caden Henry, a home run and a 4-1 win. Here's the final out.
Tegan Kavan, we talk about poetry and being an artist in that circle, and she painted herself a Mona Lisa tonight, and in this World Series, she's just been masterful.
How about the battery? I mean, the fact that she played this game for that girl right there behind the plate, the senior reset. But they got better, just like last year. And Katie Stewart continuing to be one of the best postseason power hitters seen. She'll be a senior next year.
And at the hands of the Longhorns. They'll be lighting up that UT Tower again. Involved in game 1 and again in game 2. And Tegan Kavan, one of the greatest we've seen on this stage. And it's lived up to the hype once again. The greatest show on dirt.